everybody. I just wanted to hop on and do a little video today. My idea today is to use, most of these are like either prints that I've made trying to kind of mock a jelly print, or like cleaning my brush off on cardstock, but these are cardstock, most of them, so that I had like junk mail that I used to clean my brush off on cardstock junk mail. And see that one has the advertisement on the back still. But my idea is to go ahead and maybe make some tags, journaling tags out of these, and possibly some journal covers because they are so thick. So, sorry, I'm gonna just straighten this out a little bit. Sorry if it's wiggling. So anyways, I thought that would be a fun one for our theme of mass making with your jelly prints. These aren't technically jelly prints. They're just prints in general. So if you have prints of any kind, whether it's cleaning your brayer off with it or making some mock jelly prints, whatever you have at home, let's get those out and let's have some fun. Okay, so first I was thinking, let's pick out a few to make some tags from. Let's see, I think this might be a fun journal, but I don't know what for. Like what kind of journal. Mardi Gras? It looks like a party, huh? Or it almost looks like 4th of July fireworks, too. So I think I might use this one for a tag. I'm just going to kind of separate these out on whether I want a journal cover or tag. This one I'm definitely going to thinking tags with this one. Also this one. Most of these are going to be journaling cards or tags, I think. Yeah. But I have a few that I think I want to make into journal covers, like this one. This one's very thick. Very thick. It has many layers of paint on it. So I think this would be a fun journal cover. So I'll put that in the journal cover side. This one has my cat's prints on them. I've been saving it for when I do a cat journal, even though this side I was trying to make it look like a galaxy. So I think I might use this one for tags because that way I can maybe make a journaling card for my cat journal with this side and then a journaling card with that side. And that way I could use this more galaxy looking side too for something else. It's double-sided too. I think this is more the tag pile. Tag pile. We don't have to make tags out of all of these today. These are just possible tags. Now this one might be a good journaling one, but it's kind of thinner, so I don't know if I want to make a journal cover out of it. We'll set that aside. Definite tag one. I think this is going to be a journal cover. This will be a journal cover. I might cover this up with something. We'll see. I think I was originally trying to make this into a journal cover, so we'll put that aside for a journal cover. And this was going to be a journal cover for a winter theme. And another journal cover for a winter theme. Well, this one actually, I don't know if it's thick enough for a journal. So I might make this one into tags. I'm going to put that one over there. So I think before we dive into journal covers. We should just do some tags and journaling cards. So I think the best way to do this is to first just start cutting. So if you have a cutter of any kind, go ahead and get it out. First I'm going to measure this and see how big it is. So it's 11 inches. Let's see if we want to think about this for a second. So 5.5 inches would be half of this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it at 5.5. Like so. And then this way it is 8.5 inches. So I'm going to cut this in half at 4.25 about. Right there. And these will be 2 journaling cards. Okay. So this one, I think, what do I want to do with this one? Maybe I'll make a belly band. I can do belly bands too. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll make some belly bands out of this. So this is 5.5 inches. So half of 5 is 2.5. Plus about that much, I think. Gonna cut it like that. And these could actually be belly bands or longer, like bookmarks, tags. Or why don't we take this smaller one and make 2 small tags out of it? So that's 8.5. So we're gonna go right to 4.25. Cut that way. And these will be, we'll cut these into tags, shorter tags. And this will be a belly band. Okay, so we got that one done already. This one, we're going to set that one aside for now because I need to do the back of that one. Let's see, what else do we want to do next? Some of these are too thin to make into tags, so I'm going to set the ones that I think are too thin aside. Alright, so we got the cat one. Again, it is 11 inches. So I'm going to cut it at 5.5. And then I'm going to cut it right about, well, how big is this? 8.5 inches. So 4.25. Okay, perfect. So this will be a journaling card for my cat journal. And then this one, I'm gonna cut this into 3s. So if it's 8.5, 3 into 8 goes how many times, guys? 2 times. So 2. I have to try to do my math, and I haven't done it for a while. So 2, and then 2.9. So I'm going to say right about here is where I'm going to cut it. Alright, now I'll do it at 2.25. That's kind of small, but that's okay. It can be a small tag. And then this one, I think I'm going to cut it this way and make a little bit bigger tags. So it is 5.5 inches. So I'm going to do right about 2 3/4 of an inch to make 2 longer tags. So we got those tags. Okay. And then this will make good tags because it's sturdy and it's double-sided. So this one I'm going to cut a little bit thicker. I'm not going to measure this time. I'm just going to kind of eye it because I want to make a little bit bigger tags with this one. So that will be one. Two. These could be belly bands too if we really wanted to have them. And then maybe 2 bigger journaling cards. So that's 8.5. So 4.5, 4 3/4. No, 8.5. So that's 4. Right there. 4.25. So these will be journaling cards. Okay. You don't have to put a lot of thought into it if you don't want to. I'm just trying to kind of get what we can out of these. Alright, so I'm going to make a little bit wider tags this time. So that'll be a wider tag. I might make it a little shorter in a minute. I'm going to do 1, 2 wider tags. One's a little smaller than the other one. And that's okay. And then 2 journaling cards out of this. So 4.25. So 2 journaling cards. And this one, the ones that I did these tags, I want to make them a little shorter tags. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off, maybe 2 inches, 2.25 inch. And then I'll make small tags out of these. That way this is not going to be such a long tag. I'll do that again, 2.25. There we go. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to set that one aside because I haven't done the back yet. This one I want to cut into tags. I think I'm going to cut it in half this long ways first. So 4.25. Okay. And then I'm going to cut some of this white stuff off here, the white edges, before I cut it up, so that we know where we want to cut this. I think I will do it. So that's 9.5 inches. So 4.5 is half of 9. 4 3/4 would be right in half. So I made these into squares. I'm not sure what I'll do with those yet. Gonna go ahead and cut a lot of this white edge off of that. White edge off of that. And then I'm going to make small tags. 1 small tag. Let's see if and I like the size of that, so I'm going to keep that big for a big tag. Okay, and then we have this. I really like this, but I think it's going to be a better tag than a cover. The texture is really like kind of almost sandpaper feel. So it's 11 inches, so let's go 5.5 this way. And then I'm going to make a 3.5 inch tag and make it that'll be a little tag or something, and then this will be a tag. This can be a trim or a belly band. And then I'm going to make 2 journaling cards out of this. So this is 8.5. So we need 4.25. And then we have 2 journaling cards. Okay. All right. So we got all of those cut up already, you guys. I'm going to take this down. And let's see how many things we have out of these. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna separate them into piles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are 10 journaling cards that we can use in our journals. And then we have small tags that we're going to make, these pieces that we're going to make into small tags. I'll put that in the small tag pile. Let's just kind of separate these. That's actually a journaling card too, I think. This will be a tag, a wide tag. This will be a wide tag, small tag, bigger tag. Oh, more journaling cards. I got lots of journaling cards. Okay. And these. And all these. So that's quite a bit there. So let's make these into tags or belly bands or whatever we're going to do. So this I think will be maybe a belly band. So I'm going to put that aside. This one I'm going to make into a tag. So I'm going to just cut the corners. And I want it to be kind of a fatter tag. So I'm going to be really chintzy on how I'm not going to cut much off the corners. I'll cut really small amounts. I think it goes this way. Yep. So then you see how it's kind of a wider base there. So that's what I was going for. And then if you want, instead of trying to keep flipping them over, you can use that as your guide on some of them. You can put that to the corner there and do the same thing. And put that to the corner and make a cut. Okay, so now we got 2 tags. On this one, I think thinking I might go ahead and make this a little smaller. Like, maybe there. I'm gonna cut. Trust myself to cut straight. Put that in a small pile and then cut the corners. It feels so good to use all of these because I've been hoarding them for over a year now. Probably 2 years, some of these. So I'm thankful that I'm using them. And if any of you are feeling the same way, let me know in the comments. I think this one will be a belly band. this one, what do I want it to be? Do I want a tag? I just think they're a little too long to be tags, so I'm going to make it a little shorter. Maybe right there. And I will add this to the small tags. And then I will go ahead and clip the tops. Like so. And this one I'm going to make a little smaller as well. Okay. And then clip the top. Alright, there we go. Got another one. And I'm not going to be worried about that because I will decorate these. Maybe cover up some of that. We'll see. Then there's some smaller tags here. So with these ones, I'll make them, I think, well, we'll do small. Okay, that's small. Again, small. Okay, so we got that one. And then we have all these really small ones. Let's see what we want to do with all these. Let's first make this one into a little tag. I'm just trying to think, should I keep it big and use it as like a little pocket or something? I'm going to keep this one like this for now because I'm not sure I want to make a tag out of that one. And then these ones, I have this, hold on a second. I have this that I never use. I thought right now is a good time to use it. Let's see if we can make that top on some of these. It says it's 2 11/16 of an inch. So let's see what will happen. Okay. Oh yeah, I've used this before. I shouldn't say I've never used it because I have before. This is, it will basically cut that whole tag there. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe not. Let me see if I want any of these to be that tag. Well, never mind. Scratch that idea. We're just going to make hand tags here. So we'll do the corners ourselves. That one makes cute tags, but they're really, really, really small. They're like only like this big. And these are a little bit bigger. I don't want to waste all of that extra stuff. That's why I'm saying, nah, never mind. Okay. That's another thing though, if you have punches or die cuts for tags, you can also make tags with those. There's no reason not to. This I think I'll keep like this because it's so small that I can use it like as a border for a word or something maybe. So that will go with that one. Getting a lot of tags made, you guys. Okay. It's exciting because, I mean, like really, I've been needing to use these for a while. And I hope you guys are using your stuff that you're just stashing away and never pulling out. Doesn't have to be jelly prints. It could be papers that you've just been like, oh, I'm saving it for a special project, and you never end up using it. Or maybe you think, I'm not real thrilled about that one. I don't like those papers very much. You could pull those out, make them into tags and decorate them, paint over them, whatever you want to do. Make them something that you will use in your journals. Okay. These make really cool mixed media tags too. And since they are jelly prints, there's not going to be anybody out there with the exact same thing, you know. So that's one thing that's fun about using your jelly prints or your regular prints, just prints in general that you've made yourself, is you know they're original and nobody else is going to have exactly the same thing. So anywho, these little corners, I know some people save them. I don't. Because I never end up using them, and then I'm just trying to store them again, store something. Okay, and then these are going to be journaling cards. So with these, I think I'm just going to take my corner punch and I'm going to round these edges on all of these so that I know they're journaling cards. So that when I am ready to decorate them, I will already have rounded edges because they're journaling cards. And it's not set in stone. You can use them for whatever you want to use them for down the road. If you decide to tear it up a little bit more, make a smaller tag, whatever. But this way they're ready to go. Oh, I think I wanted this one to be, well, maybe not. We'll just do this. Okay. I turned my heater on. I brought the little, space heater into this room because I've been cold. And now I'm hot. So hold on a second because I got to turn it off. It's working good. Making me hot. Okay. Got that off. So I won't sweat to death anymore. Okay. Isn't that cute? My cat, I wasn't real happy with her at the time, but then I thought, well, we'll keep that as a souvenir. of her cat prints. It's the first cat that we got. Her name's Dee Dee. And we have rescued over 22 cats now. So if you're ever looking for a cat to adopt, let me know. Because I still have some that need homes. Of course, we won't ever get rid of them if we can't find them homes. We'll just keep them, but we really need to find homes because we have too many. But we are very picky about who we choose to home them with as well. So that's one of the reasons why it takes us so long to find a home, because we want to make sure that they go with people that are definite cat people and that will treat them well and be responsible with them and not just let them get lost or take them to the pound in a year because they're tired of dealing with them. You know, that type of thing. We're very choosy about who we give them to, so that makes it a little bit harder to find homes sometimes because, but then you know, hopefully that they're going to be with whoever they go to forever till it'll be their forever home. Uh-oh. Why won't that go in there? Something gets stuck in there? There we go. Huh. That was funny. Never had that happen before. These ones kind of look like mermaidish. They have the bubbles and the waves. And then on the other side it kind of looks like a firework or deep murky water. These would be cute for a mermaid journal. Which I have to make one of those in the future because that's what my granddaughter wants. She wants a mermaid journal. I already made the very first journal that I made from start to finish was for my sister, and it was a mermaid journal. And I think because I was learning, I put so much into that journal, and it was just loaded with lots of goodies. So and she loves it, so I'm happy that she loves it. Okay, just gonna throw all these little bits away. Okay, so we have a good stack of journaling cards, a couple random pieces that we can do whatever we want with, a lot of little tags and couple medium-sized tags, 5 bigger tags that we can use, and a couple belly bands. So that was pretty good. Look at all that ephemera we got. I don't think we've been doing this for more than about, let's see, how long have we been doing this? 34 minutes. Okay, so we're getting our ephemera really built up. Okay, so this is going to be a journaling page. I have to decide, cover, a journal cover. And I'm just going to do a basic cover with this, where you just fold it in half. But first, I want to do the inside of this with something. I'm wondering if I should use another jelly print on the inside of this. Maybe one I pulled out already. If there's anything that looks like it would work over here. Here, let me see. Because this looks like a winter scene. So let's see if we have any winter stuff in here. that we can use on the inside. That's kind of wintry. So we could pull that out. Let's get our ruler. There's the ruler. Oh, we have a couple underneath here too. That looks more bubble-ish, so I don't want to use that. Where is my ruler? Where did I put it? I'm always losing my, oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. Get that one over there. Get all this white stuff, white space off of here. I'm doing it the wrong way, that's why it's all shredded, shredding like that. Okay. So maybe we'll collage the inside of this with other jelly prints. And then do some stitching. That might be good. So this will be part of what we collage with on the inside. And I will find maybe some more jelly prints that we can use. Let's see what else we have that will go. That's pretty, but it's a bird, so it's more springtime. I have a lot of mermaid stuff because I was getting ready to do another mermaid journal. That's pretty. That could be wintry, right? That's kind of wintry. It's like darker colors, but it's like winter colors or fall. But I don't know, it's too dark, I think. Doesn't really go well with the colors that are there. I can maybe collage some of this in there, maybe. We'll see. Okay. So that's all the papers I have out, I think. Let me... Yeah. So we'll make do with what we got here. And we will collage the back of this. I'm gonna do this, tear that, tear that. That'll be a piece. Okay, that can maybe be a piece. Okay, and that can maybe be a piece there. And then we'll use this. So maybe put this like this. I'm just kind of thinking where I want, what pieces I want on here and how I want to set them in. Like, or maybe I'll go like this. There we go. And I don't know if I'll do that. Let me see. Maybe we'll add some of this one on there. This is more blue. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. I'm going to use my art glitter glue for this because the back of this is like a sandpapery type feeling, and I don't think my glue stick's going to do really well for this. But I am going to probably sew. I don't sew very often, but for these, I think I want to sew them on. Sew them together. So we'll do that. I'm not putting a whole lot of thought into how I'm laying these down. Just trying to get them down on here in colors that kind of match. I'm going to kind of overlap it just a little bit. There we go. And then maybe kind of do it like patchwork here. Okay. Then we have this piece. Maybe I'll overlap a little bit like that. Yeah. I'm just gluing. I know I'm kind of out of screen here. Okay. Then we have this piece. Maybe I'll do it this way. Yeah. Do that. It's okay if it's hanging over a teeny bit because I want those edges to be well covered anyways. So maybe I will use this one. And put it here, like so. I'll kind of go over that and then I'll cut most of that off. Okay. Like so. Just trying not to get glue on my desk. Okay. We got that on there. And then, I think maybe I will put this here. Or maybe one of these here. Like this. Yeah. Okay. And then I think I'll put this over here. Okay. And I will pull a piece of this off. Get some of that white stuff off of there. It's not so noticeable. Put that there in that space. Okay. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to cover all that up or do I want to... I think I'll cover it. I'll layer it. Okay. And then put that there. Okay. And then we need, well, put this square here. Like that. And then there's a little bit showing here and here, so I think I'm going to cover those. Overlap these a little bit because I don't want that showing in the end on my end product. Okay. And I will trim the edge when I'm all done. Okay. Thinking need that to be covered a little. Or am I being too picky? I might be being too picky. But that's okay. We're allowed to be picky if we want to be. Okay. There's that. And okay. Okay. All right. So we're done with that gluing part. Now I need to turn it over and trim. Trim all these little scraps off the edges that are hanging over. Okay. And then trim this. There we go. It's all nice and trimmed now. So we got that, and we have this. Now, I need to decide, I want a pocket here, so I need to decide what kind of pocket I'm going to put there. So I'm going to turn off and then come right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. So, this is what I've chosen for the pocket. So I'm going to be sewing that on there just like that. Before I sew the pocket on though, I'm going to do some sewing around the edges of this and maybe even in the middle a little. You guys gotta be patient with me with my sewing machine. I don't sew very often. My husband got me a sewing machine for Christmas several years ago. And I did learn how to sew, but I went years and years without sewing, so there you go. Alright, let's see if we can turn this thing on. Where's the turn on button? See, I don't even know where my turn on button is, you guys. There it is. Okay. Okay, I am back. I actually went ahead and sewed around the edges of this with a zigzag stitch all the way around. I had some technical difficulties, so I was not able to show you the film because it didn't turn out right. And I'm on a voiceover because the voice part did not come out right. Anyways, now I'm showing you the straight stitching that I did throughout the entire cover. I went ahead and just did it real freehand where you do like some swirls and some wavy stitching and stuff like that. Just kind of more organic, I guess. And I thought it turned out really cute. Now I'm just stitching. I finally got the filming right, but I'm stitching that pocket on, and I'm just doing a straight stitch around the edges. Make sure you back stitch, keep that stitch good. And then I am going to do one more stitch on that bottom, just a straight stitch closer to the bottom edge. Because I didn't like how far away it was, so I thought, well, I'll just do 2 stitches there. And I thought it turned out really cute. I'll be showing it to you in just a second. So I think that looks really cute. Cute addition for the inside of the journal for a pocket. Just showing you again the different, how it turned out with the stitching. I used gold thread, so it might be a little hard for you guys to see it. But I just thought it turned out really nice and cute. And we're just going to fold it over now so that it can be that journal. That edge is really thick because of all the paint and like different layers on there, and it's cardstock, so it does take a bit to push that edge down real well. But I thought it was a fun project, and I'm not going to be doing any more of these today just because the video is almost an hour long already. But I definitely will probably do more of these types of journal covers in the future because I think they're just, this one turned out really cute, and I'm excited to make it into a winter themed journal. Just a really simple, more simple, less signatures. Obviously it will be one signature with probably 20 pages in it. But front to back, that's 80 pages. So that's still a good size. And then I'm just showing you all of the tags and journaling cards that we made today. some belly bands, all from some of these prints. So I hope you guys had fun with that. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.